Well, happy holidays,
Nice.
everyone. I am so glad y'all joined us tonight because we have holiday trivia, and then we're going to watch just a little bit of Charlie Brown Christmas. We're just going to watch the end part. That's really cute. Anyone else have any fun Christmas plans or vacations or whatnot going on?
I'm coming back to Texas for a week.
I'll be back in East Texas, so Friday I'm heading back to Jacksonville. So
I am spending New Year's in Edmond, Oklahoma, where I get to meet my new baby nephew.
Oh,
yay! He is so cute, and I am the first to say that a lot of babies are ugly, but he is very cute.
They're always ugly until they're related.
That might be true.
That's not necessarily true. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, okay? I'm up
So he
to
didn't
11.
say his nieces and nephews were ugly. It was just implied.
I have 11 of them. Let me just say, one or two make you raise an eyebrow when they came out.
So my vein is like, cut that out of the recording, just in case one of his family members listens. And
He didn't say which ones.
Except when they
but
came
then they'll
out,
always be questioning, is it me?
they all look normal now, but yeah.
Drew.
I mean, nobody's arguing the factual statements the man is making.
Oh my god, they all look normal. Just I'm dead. Yeah, Wes is going to London. That's super exciting. I wish I was doing any like fun Christmas traveling. A lot of mine's just, oh, I am going to see Six. I am excited about that. Yay.
What is Six? I've seen all the advertisement, have no idea what it's about.
So it actually opened in London, West End first, and then came over here. But it's the Six Wives of Henry VIII from like their point of view and such. And so I'm super excited. I've been obsessed with it for like 2 years now. Yes, Clayton.
I thought, never mind. Nothing. Like I said, he had 8 wives, but he was married to one a couple times, right? But there are 8.
No, he was 6 with Henry VIII. It was, oh, if I can go through the order.
Catherine of Aragon.
Yeah.
Anne Boleyn. Then
Jane Seymour.
And then Catherine, the young one who like slept with people. Anna,
Catherine Howard,
and then Catherine Parr to end with.
So Layla got Madeline and I turned on to it, and Madeline and I saw it about a month ago, and then you went and saw it again, didn't you?
Good. I do love me some musical theater, so it'll probably make the list.
It was so good. Well, I got introduced to it because of Giggles. She taught us about it at Ryla, and Elizabeth and I listened to it like all the way home multiple times. Just the drive is long enough. So then when it was touring, we went and saw it in Houston, and I was like, this is really, really good. It's going to be in Dallas. And so I convinced people at work to go with me in Dallas because it was really good. I didn't want to miss it, and I wanted to see it again. And it stands up just as good the second time as the first time. And I screamed so much that I lost my voice.
Perfect. So that's what I'm hoping for. And then like, I'll be done.
Crowd engagement is encouraged.
I'm so
almost
excited.
mandatory.
So like a Rocky show?
Yeah, it's very like rock poppy, like
Not like-
music wise.
Yeah.
More like
It's not like your like traditional like music.
Like a Broadway show / a concert, not like Rocky
Mhm.
Horror Picture in audio engagement, but audience engagement. But like they want you to cheer and chant, and they will talk back to you sometimes and be like, "You're not loud enough," and they want you to get louder, but they don't like pull people on stage.
And you said it's good?
It's fabulous.
So it's a musical, like sing along, whatever, like a Disney cruise type of thing, I guess.
I mean, we sang
But it-
along.
You're not really supposed to sing along, but you do.
It's
The concept is the six wives are having a contest to see who's going to be the leader of their band. And the way they're going to decide is by who the audience picks. And then what we're judging is who had the worst experience with Henry. So each wife sings about their terrible experience with Henry. And then that's how you decide who's going to win. So that's where the audience engagement comes in, is they want you to cheer and chant at the end of the songs so they can get a clap rating, essentially, of who's winning and who's losing.
so it's like one of those solve your own mystery books where you don't. It's different every performance that you go to. Does that make
No,
sense?
there's a
What I'm
plot
saying?
twist
Because I mean,
at the
is it
end,
always
and
the
you don't
same
actually
winner?
pick a.
So it's always the same winner. So
Yeah.
the audience
Yes.
just play. Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand it. I never heard of this
Yeah.
before. I'm trying to
No,
understand.
yeah. I mean, there's like a little plot twist at the end where you don't actually pick a winner, but
Don't
because
say
they
The
Spoilers.
premise is the same.
if you've listened to the soundtrack, you know what happens.
So it's really
Going in
cool
blind.
too. Like Spotify, it always had the original Broadway cast recording, but then they just like a few months back put out the like New York concert, like the New York like version. So it's like all of the talking in between and everything too. My favorite that I've watched, like, because I was like sitting at my desk crying, like, because they sent out, I'm like on the 6 like newsletter, and they sent out the Tiny Desk concert, and I'm just like sitting there like it was awful. My kids were like, "Are you sure you're okay?" I'm like, "I promise I'm fine."
Yeah,
But
you're gonna
anyway.
love. Sorry, we're just gonna keep going with this. You're
Yeah.
gonna love Jane Seymour. You're gonna love Anna of Cleves.
Already my favorite. So perfect.
She's my favorite, and she's phenomenal.
And Catherine Parr may be better than the original one if you get the same one we saw.
So have y'all seen Anne of a Thousand Days? I mean, it's a play, but it's also the movie with Richard Burton and Genevieve Bujold. It's very good. I recommend it.
Mm,
About Henry VIII. Wes, have you seen it?
I haven't.
So I mean, it's pretty good. It's one of those old school, like A Man for All Seasons or The Lion in Winter, but it's very good. So
I'll
just
check that out.
if y'all were y'all, is that why y'all saw it because of the music, or y'all fans of Henry VIII and studied about his wives and everything?
I
Or
mean,
is it
I'm a
new
big
thing you don't
musical
see?
theater person,
So
and I love me some girl power. And it's both of those things.
sure,
Yeah.
and that's nice.
No, but I do also love Henry VIII. Like I've watched I know all super historical accuracy. The Tudors and like the other Boleyn and like all of them, like that time period is just like cuckoo crazy to me, but it
It-
works for them, but whatever.
It's interesting. Well, you should watch what else? Anne of a Thousand Days. Also watch A Man for All Seasons too, if you like Henry VIII. That's pretty good. It's a play too, and then they made the movie with Paul Scofield. It's very good. If you like that type of period aspect, 60s movies, all-star cast, whatever. But that's nice.
Oh. Sweet. I was writing those down real quick before I forget about them. 'Cause I
Sure.
will. Yeah, so while I'm doing that, I will also go ahead and share my screen. Sure.
Holiday trivia.
Oh my gosh, that's
Holiday trivia.
adorable.
I do not claim this at all. Because remember, I couldn't remember if it was last year or year before last that Sarah Tucker had done a holiday trivia for us. And she was like, hey, I have an even better one. Because I reached out to her about that one that she had. And she was like, well, my coworker created an even better one. So she shared that with me. So now we have this one. And she put it in our drive for us. So yay, Sarah. So there, I want you to keep track of your own answers, and then the answers I will reveal at the end. And then we'll kind of see who does the best.
Where's your workout jacket?
What was that? Oh, was that what? Oh, what that was. Anyway, so we will play along. Is everyone ready?
Ready, Freddie.
All righty. So holiday trivia. So first question is, what country was the original Saint Nicholas from? A, Finland, B, Turkey, C, Slovakia, or D, Ireland?
I'm not going to say the answer, I promise, but I'm very excited to know what the answer is because I did holiday trivia at work a week ago. They asked this same question, and the country that they said was the correct answer is not one of these options. So I'm like, did they lie to us?
This will be very interesting then.
So do we write our answer down, or are we just going to go through one by one and say what the answer is?
Write them down, and then we'll see who gets the most right at the end, and we'll celebrate them then.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Everyone good? Next question. What is the highest grossing Christmas movie? A, Home Alone, B, Miracle on 34th Street, C, Love Actually, or D, A Christmas Carol?
Not gonna lie, I totally forgot Love Actually is a Christmas movie.
I did too. So is A Christmas Carol, there's like a ton of them.
That is true. So just assume it means any separate one of them.
Okay.
There's
Any
been a couple of
individual one
Miracle
or
on
the
34th
combined?
Streets too.
But yeah, the aggregate, or just like the 50s one, the 70s one, and so on, because there's a difference.
We'll go with the original.
So the 30s
30, whatever. Yeah.
or the silent one. I was reading about it today. There was actually a silent film version of it. So
I did not know that.
it's
I
like
didn't either.
5 minutes long. It actually interesting. So
Why would you like to?
Guess I'm changing my answer.
Yes, do not pull your winnings on that one. All right, next question, number 3. On Hanukkah, children are often given chocolate coins called what? A, Grindelwald, B, chocolate coins, C, bonbons, or D, Gelt. Gelt. I am not Jewish.
It's like your Yiddish needs a little work.
I did eat babka today, though. Clay brought some back from New York, so it was delicious.
There's a Jewish deli in downtown Bryan that's doing like Hanukkah in a box meal kit things to go. I
Very
really
nice.
want to get one.
I'm just saying. Next question. Do most Americans get real or artificial trees? A, real, B, artificial, or C, you can't make up your mind and it's 50-50. Next question. How many days of Kwanzaa are there? A3, B7, C5, or D8? Next, what made Frosty the Snowman come to life? A, Santa Claus, B, his carrot nose, C, his hat, or D, the magic of love?
That last one's a bit corny.
Yeah, I mean, but it could be. What popular singer spent her early days growing up on a Christmas tree farm? A, Adele, B, Taylor Swift, C, Ariana Grande, or D, Britney Spears? I'll ask for a thumbs up on this one because y'all all look very perplexed. So when you're done answering, give me a thumbs up so I know you've
Oh,
answered.
I know this one. For a fact, I know I got this one right. This is
Well,
the
there's-
only one I've been 100% confident in.
Yeah, the acronym I use is SWAG, Scientific Wild Ass Guessing.
Perfect. The perfect choice for this. What Christmas movie includes the line, maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store, maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more? A, The Holiday, B, Home Alone, C, A Year Without Santa Claus, or D, The Grinch?
I haven't watched that yet this season. I need to.
I've already watched like 5 times
I know I'm
in the
behind.
different versions.
I haven't watched a single Christmas movie yet.
Get it together.
December 1st, I watched Elf. I was lying. Here we go.
I mean,
I'm
I'll
not-
admit to starting watching Hallmark Christmas movies like back in October, but
So
watched-
my husband never watched one and has literally watched, I think, all of them at this point. I'm like, what are you doing? Every time I come in, there's a new one on.
is it really a new one though, or is it just the same one with different actors?
Well, this one was like, it was very strange. It was like they were putting on their 15-year high school reunion. It was very even more odd because they were like, we graduated in 2007. I'm like, I'm old enough to be in Hallmark movies now. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
I'm gonna have to
I
go ahead.
I saw the last like 10 minutes of the Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie on Netflix because my wife was watching it while I was cooking.
It's solid. I have to see if I can find this document, but it's Christmas movie bingo. And you play
Yes.
while you watch the movie, and it says stuff like, they almost kissed. There's a small business in trouble. Weather ruins the plans. A fake engagement. Stuck in an elevator. And then so the way that I like to play when I watch movies is with red and green M&Ms. And then if I get it, then I eat it. My favorite way to watch those movies.
I love
I-
that.
Same. I'm gonna take that. Just put it in the Google Drive. It's fine. Next one. Both candy canes and gingerbread houses were introduced from what country? A, Germany, B, Denmark, C, Sweden, or D, Poland? Oh, now we have a puppy.
He he can jump. Like I'm at like a tall chair and he just jumps on and up in your lap and he gets very jealous.
He's a
It's so
big
cute. I
baby.
love it.
He's like a year and a half.
What is the top selling Christmas song of all time?
Yo,
Let's try that
You're,
again.
you're muted and the question went away.
Everything is winning over here. Let me
Okay,
tell
bye.
you. Bye-bye.
oh, I thought it was over.
My favorite is when I'm in work meetings and the host has to leave early without giving over the host permissions. And then everybody's like, well, I guess we're done now.
I don't want to share it. What are you doing? Stop. Oh, slideshow. There we go. Top selling Christmas song of all time. Christmas Time Is Here by Vince Guaraldi Trio. Be All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. And I spelled it wrong, right? C, White Christmas by Bing Crosby, or D, Last Christmas by Wham.
All of those songs can get stuck in your head. So this is not fair.
So quickly. I know, it is very.
All four of them.
Right. Madeline's already dancing.
She's listening to it in her head. I mean, the amount of times, because my kids like to get on, we have Prometheans, which are the new like fancy whiteboards, and I'm like, they want to play music, and I'm like, listen, it's Christmas music or nothing. That's what you get right now. And the amount of times I've heard All I Want for Christmas Is You in the past 2 days.
I worked retail during the Christmas season one time and I said
No.
never again.
So so I make a playlist every year, and this year I did all strings, and All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's a string quartet playing it, and it still gets stuck in your head. I don't know what the thing is, because you're singing along to it. It's not very fun.
All right, so that was the last of the questions. So I will go through and I'll just do like a recap of the question and I'll give you the answers. And so then we'll tally up and see who has the most. So the first question was, what country is the original St. Nicholas from? And the answer was B, Turkey.
Okay, I have
Never
to
have
know, what did they
kids.
tell you the right answer was last time?
That is what I kept telling everybody at work. I was like, guys, he's from Turkey. He's from Turkey. It's like the one thing in elementary school that stuck. And they were like, no, it's England. It's England. And I was like, I swear to you, it's Turkey. They didn't listen to me and they all put down England. And then the lady running trivia was like, the answer is England. And I was like, you sit on a throne of lies. It's Turkey. I feel vindicated.
Yeah, it's technically Patera, which is modern day Turkey.
Vindicated. You can go back and listen. My whole Rotary Club disagrees with you. The second question was, what is the highest grossing Christmas movie? And the answer is A, Home Alone. 3 was, on Hanukkah, children are often given chocolate coins that are called gelt, gut, awful. Sorry, if any of you are Jewish and I'm just like butchering your language. 2, number 4 was, do most Americans get real or artificial trees? The answer is B, artificial. Which is kind of sad. I mean, I'm one of the artificial children, but like, they're so hard to keep up with. Don't laugh at me, Madeline. I know it's exactly as it came out of my mouth. I was like, yeah, we'll go with it. How many days of Kwanzaa are there? Oh no, that was number 5. 7 days. 7 Days of Kwanzaa. What made Frosty the Snowman come to life? C, his hat. Unfortunately, it was not the magic of love.
That was so bad. It was just
I
that
know,
is
right? Whoever
face
made this,
palm
like,
worthy.
I mean, they could have even said like the little children or something, like something else that's in the song, not just like the magic of love.
That's like a
Because they're
Hallmark movie. That's the thing. The magical. Like, where's the chef in her bakery? Yes.
Number the 7.
The one Madeline is very confident in.
Yes. What popular singer spent her early days growing up on a Christmas tree farm? B, Taylor Swift.
Hey, Swift.
Oh, Lord. Number 8. What Christmas movie includes the line, maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. And if you didn't get this, sad day. It's The Grinch. If you didn't even get it just alone from the rhyming itself. Number 9. Both candy canes and gingerbread houses were introduced from which country? And it was A, Germany. And last question, what is the top selling Christmas song of all time? It is C, White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
I knew that. Somewhere in the recesses of my mind, that factoid was
Hold on.
living.
And it was useful right in this moment. You never
It
know.
is finally useful.
That's like my Santa turkey thing that's stuck in my head from elementary school.
What Santa turkey thing? Did I miss something?
That Santa's from Turkey, that the Saint Nicholas tradition started in Turkey.
The country, not the
Although
bird.
Fun Size got me beat because she knows the original name. I just know it as Turkey.
He's a saint, church stuff.
Okay, so did anyone get all 10 right?
Jolly old Saint.
What about 9? 8?
Yeah.
Ah, 8! Madeline MFA! Awesome. So 7. We'll just keep going on to how everyone else did. 7, 6. I saw that James and Greg. Oh,
I
yeah.
had
All
six,
okay.
yes.
6.
Andrew, how many did you get right?
I had to step away, so I didn't get the answers for 1 through 3.
Oh, okay. The answers for 1 through 3 were Turkey, which was, I can look at them.
Number
Turkey,
1. That's number
which was
1.
B. 2 was A, and 3 was D.
Okay, I think I got maybe 5 right.
That's all right.
Respectable.
That's a solid 50. Good job. I mean, my kids find that acceptable, so fine.
It's okay. We're on a curve together, so follow along the curve. That's what I've learned.
I mean, it just sorry, sidetrack. It blew my mind my first year in Arkansas when a 60 was passing. Because it's a D. I'm like, what?
Wait, a 60s B?
A D.
A D? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still
Yeah.
passing. In Arkansas.
Yeah,
In Texas, it
that's
is not.
it's that way in Tennessee too. I was shocked. I was like, what?
I know.
Mhm.
Anyway, yay! I'm so excited. Y'all did amazing. I'm so proud of y'all. Madeline MFA, you get gold stars.
MFA, which 2 did you miss?
I missed the chocolate coin, the gelt, and I missed the 50-50 of trees.
The trees.
Or I said 50-50. It was artificial.
What about you, Madeline?
I missed the highest grossing movie. I thought it was Miracle on 34th Street. And then I missed the Kwanzaa question. I thought it was 5 days, not 7. But now I know.
But now you know. I was
Yeah.
getting confused like between 7 and 8, but Hanukkah is 8.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said 8, and then I was like, ugh.
when you said that, I was like, okay, so it's 7 days of Kwanzaa, 8 days of Hanukkah, 12 days of Christmas. I was like, how many other days of holidays do we have? Like, I feel like we need a 9, 10, 11 now.
Right. Like 40 days of Lent. I got all the things,
Yeah,
all the numbers.
all the numbers.
It's hard to keep track. It's fair.
Yeah.
And then let me see if I can pull up my other stuff. So I found a bootleg of Charlie Brown Christmas. And technically it's like free for educators. I'm like, perfect. I'm an educator.
Yeah,
Even
you
though I'm
are.
not an educator since. It's fine. It's fine.
Wait, where is it free for educators? I'm married to an educator.
It is called SchoolTube.
School tube?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Free K-12 video hosting. And so somewhere at some point, someone uploaded this. Let's see if it'll agree with me. Let me get it going. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves until I get there.
Yeah, I had to step away. My wife pointed out to me this pork chops that I was smothering when I jumped on the call, which is why I was a little late getting my call. I was trying to get dinner started. Apparently the pan had gotten dry, and so it's like so had to run. They're not ruined.
Okay. So what's everybody's favorite Christmas movie? That's a nice question. It's Christmas time.
Okay, my favorite is Four Christmases. And me and my boyfriend Ben get into a fight about this all the time. And he's like, that's not the best Christmas movie. And I said, I didn't say it's the best. I said it's my favorite because it's basically like holidays are weird and families are awkward, which just fits. But I surmise that the best Christmas movie is The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, the original one, especially for millennials. Our version of Santa Claus is Tim Allen. I dare you. Think about Santa Claus in your head and tell me it's not Tim Allen. But Four Christmases is my favorite.
Rudolph.
It's a classic.
My favorite is The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Nice.
Oh, I remember that one.
Like the old, like I had to buy the DVD because you couldn't find it anywhere. And so every year we kind of replay. But what are they called? Elf is based on something in Boss. Racken and Boss? That's like the
I don't remember.
Rankin and
creators.
Bass.
Rankin and Bass. Yes. Those
You-
are the guys that did the stop motion and
Claymation stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
mhm.
I haven't thought about that movie in years and years. My favorite is the original A Christmas Carol from the 30s. I don't know why. I saw it on TCM when I was a kid, and we watched it like every year just because it always makes me think of growing up. And it's so good. I don't know. And it's like an hour and 15 minutes. So it's super short. But
Mhm.
Oh, I love the Muppet Christmas Carol. Watch
Yeah,
that.
I was thinking
Oh, yeah.
Muppet Christmas Carol. I haven't seen it in a really long time, but that
So-
is a solid choice.
It's on Disney Plus. I watched it.
Okay. I don't know what my favorite is. It might actually be Charlie Brown Christmas. It really might.
It's a classic. I love, like Madeline was saying, I love the Santa Claus and I love Elf. And I really like, out of all the Grinch movies, I like the newest one, the animated one. Like, brings me to tears every time. I think it's more because, like, the Grinch isn't necessarily like just a really bad person in this one. He's like,
I
just,
haven't seen the
wanna-
new one yet.
It's
Benedict
so-
Cumberbatch.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's so
Really?
good.
It just Benedict Cumberbatch's voice as the Grinch just, I don't know, seemed weird to me.
You really can't tell it's him. I listen to it and I'm not like, oh, it's him. Otherwise, like, even if I just like hear Jim Carrey's voice as the Grinch, I'm like, that's Jim Carrey. Like, stop talking, please.
My favorite
but,
part-
go
My
ahead.
favorite part in the new one is where he eats all the food. He's got food for weeks and he eats it in like a day. And I was like, can relate.
Same.
Emotional eating.
Yes. James, yes. I love them. I love them so much.
I
All
also
right.
like, I like the
Go ahead.
cartoon Grinch, the old one. We used to watch them all when I was a kid. So I always think
Yeah.
childhood stuff. So yeah, it's always nice. But the Jim Carrey one I
Okay.
thought was stupid. So
The age-long debate. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Of course.
I think so.
I've never seen it. I can't.
Now.
I have no say.
It's a Christmas movie. It takes place at Christmas. It's a
That's-
Christmas movie.
And there's not another day that it could be set on where the plot would make sense. It only makes sense if it's on a Christmas Eve party, right?
Exactly.
Oh.
So it's Christmas is very integral to it. But you know, I consider Adam's Family Values a Thanksgiving movie, so I'm not
Yeah.
really the one to
That's
dictate
fair.
what holiday movies are. It's also a summer movie and a Halloween movie. You can watch it any year, but but Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Die Hard's totally a Christmas movie.
I
So-
firmly believe Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but I saw an interview with the actors not too long ago, and they say that it's not. And I'm like, are you kidding me? How did you were in it? Do you not understand that it's at a Christmas Eve party? Like, you were in it? But I'm like, no, it's a Christmas
They're
movie.
actors. They don't know anything.
You got a fair
If-
point.
Actors.
That's fair. We just read the script.
If they just need to just get on the hype train of people watching it every year,
Right?
and like that's something you want them to keep doing, right?
Right. Get your residuals. Come on now.
Right?
Mhm.
For sure. Okay, can everyone see? Let's go full screen. So we're just gonna watch like the last little bit. So this is after Charlie Brown's had his like emotional breakdown, and Linus has told him all about like the real meaning of Christmas, and he's gotten the tree and he's taken it home to decorate because he's like, I'm not a loser and I'm not a failure. Oh, it would help if I turned it on. There we go.
First prize? Oh well, this commercial dog is not going to ruin my Christmas. I've killed it. Oh, everything I touch gets ruined. I never thought it was such a bad little tree. It's not bad at all, really. Maybe it just needs a little love. Charlie Brown is a blockhead, but he did get a nice tree. What's going on here? Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown! Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful are
You haven't seen them together for 20 years, but they're coming home for the holidays. See how those kids you grew up with turned out when the Brady Bunch reunites for a very Brady Christmas.
So speaking of all the Christmas Carol stuff, I wanted to bring, so this also has all of the commercials in it. So I'm going to share the link if y'all just want to peruse it, because these commercials, man,
Can we
or
watch a
something
very-
else.
Can we watch a very Brady Christmas next, please?
Yes.
Naughty.
whether they deserve one or not.
Hallmark has a way.
There's a chill in the air, but the temperatures are rising.
I get all wishy-washy.
Get ready for the Christmas
To
classic,
the North Pole, please.
Frosty the Snowman, next. Sunday on CBS. Come celebrate the season with the ultimate Christmas story. Join George C. Scott and Edward Woodward, A Christmas Carol.
Humbug.
Humbug. All right. So that was really funny.
That is some hardcore 90s gold.
100%. Oh my gosh. It was so, the commercials are so good. The earlier one that was during that same commercial break, it was about soft drinks, and except not about soft drinks, because like she's like holding what looks like a wine glass, and she's like, they say they're soft drinks, but they're not really soft. How can anything bubbly be soft? And she's like advertising Welch's grape juice. I was like, what is happening here?
Bizarre.
Very. But y'all can peruse all of that on your own spare time. And now that if some of you don't have Christmas, Charlie Brown Christmas on videotape, then here is a free resource for you, with entertainment in between, because there was a Barbie commercial and I was like living it up. But that's all of the like organized stuff I have. But I'm here. We only have like 9 more minutes. Oh, my eyes are all watering. I was telling Wes at the beginning, I was like, this was my last day. We still had to go yesterday and today. But I'm out. 2 weeks.
If you don't have anything organized, I'll jump in and I'll post something here.
Yes.
This is the end of the year. We won't see each other until the brand new 2023. And so what is one thing that you are grateful for this year, regardless of your religious beliefs? What's something that you're grateful for? What a sad
start.
bump. I didn't get any takers on that one.
I'll start. I am, I mean, it's very cheesy, but I'm super grateful because not only am I looking at like members, but also most of my board here for both RILA and Rotary. And so I know I couldn't do what I'm doing without y'all and y'all's support in both aspects from RILA and Rotary. Just because it says president doesn't mean I know what I'm doing or am really in charge. So just know, if you want to be president, you don't have to have it all figured out coming into it, because I have great past presidents that I've been able to reach out to, and then also lean on all of y'all for information and support. And so I know you all have it, and I hope that y'all feel that I can support y'all right back. So, but I'm grateful for y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
I know I was hesitant to say anything because my answer is so cheesy and gross and lame. And I'm embarrassed that I'm.
Curiosity is up. I mean, there's no.
I know I'm embarrassed that I'm this person. But I'm really, really grateful for my partner, Ben. We met earlier this year, and he's just the greatest. And I'm just super, super grateful for him. And when I think about the year, he's in so many of my favorite memories, and it's gross. And I hate that I'm this person that's like, oh, my partner, but like, that's how he makes me feel, which is gross, but I do love him very much. And I'm also very, very grateful for toilet paper.
Are we all? All right, Clayton, come on now. You're in your first year of law school. Lay it on us. Towards contract, you got to be towards contracts, procedural history. You got to be grateful for something.
You know,
He's grateful the semester's over.
yeah, this semester was really hard, and the finals were really tough. But I'm grateful to be done with it. But I'm just grateful for the opportunity to get to go to law school and to learn. And every day, I'm grateful every day, whether it's in school or a book I'm reading or talking to somebody, I get to learn something. And I think we take advantage of that. I'm just really grateful that, and we have our the world at the tip of our fingers to look up. I don't know. I'm just grateful to always be learning. So
And who gave you advice on getting into law school?
you did. I'm thankful for you too, Wes. I'm thankful for all of you, you know. But Wes did our little coffee talks. Yeah, Wes. I'm really grateful for you too, Wes. Thanks. And you were right, what you told me to do, and some of that, the outlining and stuff. Yeah, it's helpful. But that's it.
All right.
I could go on, so I'll be quiet.
Andrew, come on.
I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn all the things that I've had the chance to learn this year with the military. But most of all, I am very thankful to be home and grateful. Yeah, and being away, and even though I wasn't like overseas or anything, but being away from home and my loved ones, especially, was a little bit of a drag. So just grateful to be able to be home and be settled and just kind of, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm grateful for family. I guess that's the main thing, just family. And I've worked down in the RGV, so I'm down here a lot. So I get to go back for the whole week and see everybody, see 2 new grandkids. Well, they're now a year old. They're both a year old now. So actually, I don't know. Oh, I don't even know if I told you guys this. I'm having another one. So Nathan, remember, what was his name? Mini-Me? He's having a second.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So 2 of them. We're still waiting for Mike and Sierra to tell us when they're going to have theirs, but who knows? And I don't know where he's at today, so I don't know why he's not here. But anyway,
There's
that's what
no
I'm
telling
grateful
with
for.
him.
Yeah. I think he's in Magnolia, but I'm not sure. So, but anyway, that's what I'm grateful for.
MFA.
I mean, I like cheese. So I was gonna say, you know, my husband, and I thought of this too. It's kind of morbid, but I am actually very grateful that like no one that I'm close to, no one in my family has passed away this year. It's always been like a death and a death and a death. And thankfully for my husband and my family, like everyone's been alive, everyone's been safe. So can't say that every year. So we're very grateful for that.
And I think for me, it's been a really unpredictable year, and a lot of things have gotten thrown my direction that I wasn't anticipating or prepared for, on top of all of these other things that I'm trying to get done. And so I think just grateful for new opportunities, but also grateful that I can see the light at the end of the tunnel on some of these other things. So it's like a double-edged kind of, I love that I'm busy and I love that I have these opportunities, but I'm also really tired, and I'm really grateful that some of this is almost over.
Absolutely. There's nothing like knowing that there's an incoming. There is.
Yes. What about you?
Yeah.
You know, Madeline, I hope that 35 years from now, you and your partner you can say that you and your partner have had 35 years of wonderful, wonderful adventures. I may have mentioned this to you, but no, I'm grateful for my wife. She's my best friend. And that's not triteness either. But I don't know if I mentioned this, but I moved to New Jersey. I had left a CPA firm in West Texas, and I'd got a job in New Jersey, and I wanted to meet girls. And so where's the best place to meet girls? The library or church. So I went to church, big church in New Jersey, and got there on a Saturday morning for some event with the post-college crowd. And around the corner came I got there early, and this pretty brunette came bopping around the corner. And so a voice in my head, no kidding, that's a winner. Holy cow, that's what it was. Holy cow, that's a winner. And within 2 weeks, we said, you want to get married? Yeah, okay, we should get married. 2 weeks. So we flew to Paris 18 weeks after we met. So we met on the end of February, flew to Paris in July, and got married at the American Church of Paris, just down the river from the Seine, and from the Eiffel Tower on the Seine. I'm sorry. And that was, 5 kids, 2 cats, a mortgage, a goat. So and it's been a great ride. So she still laughs at my jokes, and I'm very grateful for that. Not many people can do that. No. Mhm.
Laugh at your jokes or be married to you.
No, that's happened by that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Paris for me.
I would say that's a zingers out of here thing. Clayton doesn't know about those.
I'm single. I like being single. I'm fine.
Oh, my friend, so did I. Oh,
No, I said zingers.
you'll
He
go
doesn't know
down.
what zingers are.
He doesn't. He should.
Ryla staff application, is it still open in Buffet?
We reopened it.
I have a lot going on next month.
Valid.
They have me in the worst classes, so sorry.
Which are
Federal income tax, property to criminal evidence or criminal procedure, or evidence and criminal procedure, I think. And there was another one. It's not going to be fun.
well, it's not gonna be fun if you don't learn the titles. I mean, that's a start.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that, but I just know I hear federal income tax is really rough. It's a tough professor, so just gonna see what happens there. Which is silly because the income tax, you're not even tested on the bar over it, but they make you take it, which is a little aggravating.
Law school sounds hard.
Yeah.
No, it's not that
Many
hard. You just
people
have to
like that.
prepare. You just have to prepare and be organized, and you have to say, "This is what I have to do." Sometimes it takes hard concepts to grasp, but you just have to do the work. Be in the library
Yeah,
from 7 a.m.
sounds hard.
Doing the work
7
sounds
a.m.
hard.
7 p.m. But anything that's worth it is going to be difficult, that's my thought. So,
And that's why you're in law school and I'm not.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, with all of our gratitudes out, we can go into the new year lighthearted. So it's still on my calendar. We still have a board meeting next week, right? Or did we cancel that? How does everyone?
I say we move it because I'm gonna be home with people and I probably might miss that one.
Let's just cancel that because I'll be getting ready to leave. So I'll get the delay. Y'all should have the updated calendar invites though for the January meetings because we will not have one on January 3rd. So all of our January meetings are just moved down by a week. So our first club meeting will be on January 10th, and then we'll be off on the 17th, and then we'll have another meeting on the 24th, and then board meeting on the 31st. And then February we'll go back to normal. Okay. And throughout all that, MFA and Madeline and I will be doing Ryla stuff all day or day. So much to do. But we're killing it. We are. Any last thoughts before we bid each other adieu for the evening in the 2022? All right.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Yep. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
That's one of my favorite TikToks is like Merry Christmas, Happy Craigler.
Merry Chrysler, Happy Crisis. That's one of my favorite when she goes, Merry Crisis.
Sounds right.
So
There's a really funny SNL sketch where it's like holidays are approaching, just go to Target. Have you seen that one? Or just sit in the Target parking lot and just rest for a minute. It's really funny. It's you have to look it up, but it's hilarious.
I will. I definitely will do that. I love SNL. It's so good. All right.
Yeah.
Other than that, y'all have a wonderful evening and a happy new year and all Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all of it. Safe travels for everyone and come back safe on January 10th. Love you guys.
Ooh, Merry Christmas.
All right, bye. Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.